Hello investors, it's Zil from Equitymaster bringing you investing insights to make investing simple and easy to learn. To stay updated on investing trends and the latest developments on Indian markets, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. In today's video, we are going to talk about the top infrastructure penny stocks in India. You see, the latest infrastructure bill that was presented in the Union Budget 2024 had a lot of crazy things in it. This year's document wasn't that big given it was an interim budget. The usual budget presentation sometimes makes it impossible for people to read the entire thing. So we sat down and tried to read some of the document. After going through various sections, the inevitable thing in each of them was suggesting a continuation to the infrastructure push. Last year, the big talking point was the government's massive infrastructure push. The rupees 10 trillion allocation was indeed a huge amount. This time, the market wasn't expecting a major increase in allocation. Still, the announcement of an 11.1% increase was significant. The government has signaled that, even in an interim budget, it's willing to remain committed to its infrastructure push. The long-term impact would be a resurgence of India's manufacturing and innovation. This won't look similar to the industrial revolution of the past. It would instead be a technology-enabled effort that will usher in faster, more efficient and more secure products and services. With a growing population and aging assets, India is putting a lot of capital expenditure on both new projects and refurbishments. Now, most investors are already aware of the big behemoths of the industry like Larsen & Toubro, ABB India, Siemens and the likes. These companies have already found a formidable foundation in the infra sector. The bigger opportunity in the meantime would be to look at a penny stock in the infra sector. These are shares of companies with a smaller market cap and which often trade below Rs 100 per share or even Rs 50 per share. So in today's video, we are going to discuss about the top infrastructure penny stocks in India and the potential growth that they present. Please note, this video is for information purposes only. It is not a stock recommendation and should not be treated as such. There is no opinion or view on any stock covered herein. These stocks are sometimes considered risky owing to their volatility, low liquidity and market sentiment shifts. For this reason, we've applied some filters such as minimum ROCE and ROE, debt to equity below 1, good promoter holding and fewer receivable days. Let's start with AB Infrabuild. AB Infrabuild is involved in building road contracts, infrastructure among other things. The company provides road over bridge, foot over bridge services and services in new station infrastructure, civil and structural work, track formation, track linking, gauge conversion and laying new railway lines. In a big landmark, the company migrated from NSE SMEs Exchange to the main board of NSE and BSE in May 2023. Going by the company's half-yearly results, it sure seems the growth trajectory is just getting started. It posted a revenue of Rs 1.1 billion and a net profit of Rs 70 million against a profit of Rs 0.7 million in the year ago period. The company is anticipating a substantial surge in its order book and expects the performance of second half to be even better. In the quarter ended September 2023, promoters of the company brought down their holding from 59.3% to 36.8%. The promoter holding reduced, but it was absorbed by high net worth individuals. The company's specialization in a range of offerings could possibly drive its growth in the future. In the past 1 year, shares of the company have rallied over 250%. Moving on to the second stock on this list, Julian Agro Infratech. Erstwhile known as Silver Point Infratech, Julian Agro is in the business of providing land development, construction services and other related services for civil and structural construction and infrastructure sector projects. Earlier, the company's primary business was civil and construction works, but in 2023, it entered into a new line of business, agro products. The company is currently planning to expand its existing infrastructure business, which it has been doing since the last 17 years. In an interesting development, foreign investors have added stake in the company for the past 2 quarters. The December 2023 shareholding data revealed that FIIs have hiked their stake to 1.98% from 0.5%. In financial year 23, the company returned to black after 3 years of losses. It has also reduced debt in these years. In the past 1 year, shares of the company have more than doubled investors' money. Note that infra companies like Silver Point Infra have come under the radar of bogus invoices from shell companies in the past. So gauge infra companies with the utmost discipline and always check for bad governance. Moving on to the third stock on this list, Tantia Construction. Tantia Construction has surprised many investors with a 170% rally in the past 1 year. The company is basically involved in key areas including roads and highways, railway infrastructure, urban infra and airline infra. It recently received a work order worth Rs 70 million from the government of Tripura. Before this, it was awarded with an order worth Rs 680 million from COMT Constructions. A steady order book along with prospects of order inflow to continue has put Tantia Constructions at the top of the list who can stage a turnaround in financial year 2024. Tantia Constructions has posted consecutive losses for the past 2 years. As most of its projects get completed in the next 30 months, the revenue visibility looks good. Moving on to the fourth stock on this list, TMO Production. TMO Productions is involved in the business of civil engineering and IT support. At present, it is exploring different avenues to expand business through new avenues. It was formerly known as GI Engineering Solutions. The company recently renamed itself after entering a new business of film production, distribution and allied services to reflect the business activities more appropriately. In the past 1 year, shares of the company have gone up by over 120%. The ultra-low share price that the company trades at is a result of its board approving subdivision of equity shares in the ratio 1:10. Going from its quarterly results performance, the company is looking to finish more or less near the same revenue and profit as last year. The company's water treatment division could come into play as it's involved in all segments including sanitary sewer systems, alternative septic system designs, package treatment plants, arsenic removal, among other things. Moving on to the last stock on our list, Uday Shivakumar Infra. Uday Shivakumar Infra constructs roads including state highways, district roads, smart roads under municipal corporation, smart roads under PM Smart City Mission projects. The company primarily operates in Karnataka. They bid for roads, bridges, irrigation canals and industrial areas construction in Karnataka. Since listing at a 14% discount in April 2023, shares of the company have gained almost 50%. The constant infra projects received from different government departments and agencies have kept its profit matrix intact. It has an order book worth over 5 billion as of May 2023 to be executed over next 12 to 24 months. Considering the fact that the Indian government wants to massively scale up road construction in the country, you could expect to see some projects being awarded to Uday Shivakumar Infra. So these were the infra penny stocks faring well on some important matrix. However, there are several more players involved in this space that may not have very impressive numbers but may still get awarded due to their strong growth prospects. Here are few names that you could track. GMR Airports Infrastructure Limited, IRB Infrastructure Developers Limited, Hindustan Construction Company Limited and many more. In conclusion, with massive capex announcements, the sector is brimming with opportunities. It's pretty incredible to see how far this industry has come. We still have a lot of work to do though. Continued government commitment, private sector participation, and technological adoption are crucial for overcoming challenges and building a robust, efficient, and sustainable infra network. If you do take on infra penny stocks in your portfolio, exhaustively study their financials, the scope of their projects, and their overall market positioning. We hope you liked this video and it provided you some valuable insights. Have a profitable day and happy investing.